Okay, potential nerd alert. Didn't know I was one, always knew I liked them. When I was little, I used to love Pokemon Go. I played it all the time in primary school. I had like a massive collection. My mum thinks I might actually have it somewhere in the house, so I'm going to go on a scavenger hunt and look for that. It's probably no surprise that a Pokemon fan then is still a Pokemon fan now. Like every now and then, I will just go on YouTube and watch a random episode because why not? So when we were young, we used to watch Pokemon and we used to play Pokemon like on the Game Boys and all that stuff. And so I work in a shop in retail and we have always sold Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic cards and blah, 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 blah. I was only ever interested in the Pokemon cards. I haven't bought them since primary school, I don't think. But I used to have heaps of them and I've always known that they were there, so there was never really a problem getting them. And they were always pretty popular, like we'd sell out a lot all the time. And since this new Pokemon Go app has come out in July or wherever it was, it's not really surprising to me that everybody seems to have it. Like you go to the lures and there are just masses of people everywhere all playing the same thing. And I think it's amazing. And I may have forgotten how not social my boyfriend is, and was like, oh my god, are we gonna make friends? And he was like, no, no, we're not. You can. Oh. Anyway, so when you're playing, all of these great, amazing, and wonderful things can happen. Like, you meet people if you want to, and you go places if you want to, and you go to a lure, and you go to the other lures, and you just walk around, and then your egg hatches, and it's all very exciting. I'm pretty into it. Don't know if any of you guys have experienced this, but mine crashes a fuck ton of the amount of time. Pretty much it's crashed more than it's open. So I made a list because when I was playing it wouldn't stop crashing and it was really annoying me. And the list opened with a poll. So I blogged about this on Facebook because where else do you blog things, right? So I said, poll, whose Pokemon Go has crashed 10 or more times today? In which case, I'm assuming you've all put your hand up, unless they fixed it by the time you watch this. So then I've gone on to say some terrible things about Pokemon Go which impact but do not necessarily sway players from playing. It crashes more often than not. You need Pokeballs from this Pokestop? Okay, here, have some potions and revivers instead. That'll help. It crashed that many times in my last session that I started this list. Yay, a super rare Pokemon I haven't caught yet. Your Pokemon storage is full. Sacrificing Pokemon to the gods so you can catch more Pokemon and evolve others? Sorry, an unexpected error has occurred. I just caught a high number Pokemon. Oh wait, no, it crashed. I'll go check my journal if it ever loads again. Pokemon appear, yay! Pokemon disappear, oh. Error. Hate errors. All I hear is error. It's winter. We in Australia are cold. Thankfully there are no mosquitoes though, so I'm super impressed with that. If it were summer, I would be scratching like a madman. Mad woman. Mad person? Madman? Like mad. I'd be scratching like mad. Look at all these lures and people. This is going great. 5 crashes later. I crashed again. I'm going to that specific area over there because that's the only place with Pokemon specific reception, even though all of my bars are full. And I want to be able to trade Pokemon. Please and thank you. GPS signal not found. Walking is great until you walk right into someone else, probably playing the game. Failed to get game data from server. Our servers are experiencing issues. Please come back later. I distinctly remember that trending before I even got the app. That was sad. I was sad for all of you people who played it before I did. You guys are so much cooler than me. Why is there no backup up used? Oh, yeah. So how come I can't just, like, have the app open in my phone and, like, double tap to go back and forth to whatever and have it just working in the background? Why doesn't that happen? That would be really good. Like, I don't just use this thing for Pokemon Go. Like, I text people. I see my Instagram and how it's not getting any love. I have things. It's mostly for Pokemon Go now, though. Let's be honest. It really bothers Richard that when I play Pokemon Go and I catch a Pokemon, I have to stop everything that I'm doing to catch this. Like, it gets my full attention. So it'd be walking, everything's really great, everything's cute, it's nice. And then, oh, my phone vibrated. I'm just gonna give it a raspberry and try and get it in the fucking ball and then throw it again because it obviously got out. It really bothered me. level 5 and things start coming out of their balls. Something on like CP10 got out today. I was pissed. Fuck's going on with that shit? Anyway, that's my list. I think that a few of those things can be fixed and will be fixed by the time they have an update. I'll be getting that update like that though, because I need the update. I need it to work. I don't like that it doesn't work. Like, it works. I especially like the order though, that you can just change things. Like, you can have them by their number, or you can have them by how high they are, what level they're on, or you can have them by like anything. It's great. It's great. When I used to have my Pokemon cards, they were in a specific order. Their sequence was awesome. And I'm pretty sure I had like my favorites at the front that were really sparkly and things like that. I don't know if any of you guys collected cards, but I collected Pokemon cards specifically, and I only wanted the immaculate version. So if there was like a little rip or something in it, I'd be like, I really need that card. Depending on how nice it looked otherwise, I would get it. Whereas my brother's deck was covered in ratty, tattered cards, and he was just fine with it. I've been getting that question a lot lately. How does it work? And it just makes me excited. I'm like, oh, come here, I'll show you. And I do. And they kind of, we get about halfway through, and then I go, do you want to go? And they go, it's all right. You go have fun. Okay. Or everything's fine until you go, do you want to go for a drive? Where do you want to go? Wherever. I don't mind. You want to go to a Pokestop, don't you? Yes. Do you know which one? Yes. But I've been doing this thing where I give you 3 options. There's one that's near, one that's not near, in that direction, and one that's really not near and in that direction. So like, it's this and or this and or that. Yeah? And they're like, nah. Now it's raining, so apparently we can't go Pokemon hunting in the rain, even though I stopped and got some Pokemon on the way home from uni today. So if you're doing anything less than 20 kilometers an hour, apparently it registers as walking. Even though, like, when you're driving, when someone else is driving, you're looking at your phone, your little avatar is running. I was like, oh, look, I'm running. And they're like, yeah, but you're not getting measured for that. I was like, oh, my bunnies don't like being walked. I remember I bought harnesses for. Do you know how much easier it would have been if my rabbits just let me put a harness on them when I got them? I distinctly remember I bought 2. One for Tequila and one for Licorice, just so that I could walk them around. Because my cousin, she trained her duck to be able to walk with her from the house to the mailbox out the front and back again. She gave like a little collar and everything, which is pretty damn cute. And I was like, I can do that with my rabbits then. That'll be great. No, Tequila did not have a bar of that. She bolted inside the hutch and she was yanking it off and shit, going nuts, biting through it. We put it on Licorice, thinking maybe this will work. No, Tequila chased him inside and then started ripping it. One of his legs got caught. It was so cute and so sad. It was kind of one of those adorably terrible moments, and it was just really sad. But yeah, so we can't walk the rabbits. And I put one on Spicy when we first got her. She was fine. She didn't really care. Tequila looked like she cared, so we just kept her at bay. Good. I really do like all the memes with the dogs. They're saying it's the 8th walk today. What the fuck is a Pokemon? I think they're hilarious. I really do. And I just go, oh, my bunnies would love that, but they wouldn't. I distinctly remember I asked Richard, if I were a rabbit, would he still love me? He just walked away. Just like a rabbit. They look away. They're pretty mean, actually, these rabbits. Don't know what they want. Nothing nice. Nothing nice. It's all too hard. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. But anyway, these Pokemon cards, I'm literally gonna see if I can find them right now. I think my mum lied to me. They ain't there. But I distinctly remember they're really good. Loved them. I'm not going to start again because it's expensive. And this app is free and only uses my battery in my life.